Hello, just moving a little bit, right? Pun intended. Hello, happy Monday. You know, Mondays can be called a lot of things. Movement Monday, Motivation Monday, Momentum Monday, Mindset Monday. Well, everyone else is like, ugh, Monday. I have trained myself to look at Mondays and think, it's going to be a great day, because I choose to see it that way. And I wanted to pop on and say, hey, if you're tuning in, say hey down in the comment section. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know the rules. You know the deal here at Mother Trucker Yoga. Drop it in the comment section. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and I will give you a shout out. Coming to you live, you guys. Super excited. It's a holiday week. Maybe you're going to be on the road still. Maybe you get to go home. Regardless, I appreciate you every single day. Be safe out there. We're talking about movement today. If you watch for my Monday motivational posts, they're about all different things. But today was talking about the difference between movement and exercise. So movement is not exercise, but exercise is movement. Let me explain. For so many people, we're being told exercise, 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 exercise. You go to the doctor, you go to a physical therapist, you go to a chiropractor, you go to a massage therapist, you go to your mom, like whoever, they're all like, you need to exercise. And I totally agree. We should all exercise. We all would be happier and healthier and probably better off if we would. However, in the culture that we live in, the environment that we live in, as drivers, the amount of time you spend behind the wheel and the inability to just get up and move around whenever you please, like so much of the other parts of our economy and our culture and our world, you don't have that freedom and that ability from the moment that you get behind the wheel to the moment that you get out from behind the wheel. It's not that simple. And your day is crazy, and your day can change like a snap of a hat. And so we can schedule in exercise in like one piece, in like a chunk. But if we don't do that one piece, we're SOL'd. Hey, Joey. Hey, Robert. How are you guys? So great to see you on. Thanks so much for tuning in. And so what if we start looking at our physical health, this idea of exercise, in a new way? See, I believe that it's the small little things that we do throughout the day that add up. And exercise is often a big chunk. It's a bigger thing. And if we micro niche that down, if we break that down, we're going to find that we're going to gain much more success faster. There's 24 hours in a day, roughly 1,440 minutes. And if we say we should exercise, which most all, I think the CDC, the FDA, Medical Association, all of that say 30 minutes of exercise you should have. You guys, until I actually sat down and did the math problem, which maybe you may or may have not done, I started laughing at myself. There's 1,440 minutes in a day. Stay with me. 1,440 minus 30 is 1,410 minutes that you still have the rest of the day. For the majority of us, I don't care if you sit behind a computer, if you sit behind a steering wheel, if you sit behind a piece of machinery, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We sit for far too long. We are a sedentary culture. And just plugging in 30 minutes of exercise throughout your day, although it's good, I highly recommend it. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But there's a gap. Here's us sitting, sedentary, not very active, not moving. And here's exercise. There's a my head can fit between the space, you guys. There's a big space there. There's a lot of gray. And we can fill that gray with movement. And so what if just maybe temporarily you put exercise off the table? You just kind of slide it off. Stop focusing on it. New Year's is coming soon. If you fall victim to it like I have in the past, what do so many people do? I'm going to lose 30 pounds. I'm going to exercise 5 days a week. I'm never going to eat anything that didn't grow in the ground. Like, everything is going to be great. My life's going to be awesome. And then we do this for like 2 days, maybe 2 hours, maybe 2 minutes. And then we throw it out the window. Why? Because it's this big, huge piece that we think we're going to change our entire life of overnight. So what if we slide exercise off the table temporarily? And instead, there's that gray area my whole head can fit in. What if we start focusing on adding more movement into our day? This is what Mother Trucker Yoga is built on. This is my whole premise of my practice and teachings, is because I saw a gap. I was teaching fitness and yoga and mindful movement to people. They were coming into my studio and they were like plateauing. They weren't really getting better because they were coming to a 60-minute yoga class expecting to solve all their health problems and their physical problems, but they weren't changing any aspect of their actual movement everyday life. They were just adding yoga or exercise and nothing else changed. I want you guys to focus on the gray space. If you're in your driver's seat, what can you do in the driver's seat? And this is where we have to like change our mindset and our thinking. It's like a mind where we have to start purposely bringing to attention, what can I do in the driver's seat? I can reach my arms up. I can roll my shoulders. I can lean side to side. I can twist my torso. If I'm not driving, I can bring my legs up. This is the things that we do in the Mother Trucker Yoga platform. Like, you guys, I have an app coming out. I'm so excited. We're like in our final testing phases, 30 new videos. Like, it's amazing. I'm so excited. But this is the whole premise. What if we focus on just learning how to add more movement into our day? Fill the gap. 1 minute here, 1 move there, 1 stretch there, 1 reach over there, 1 squat, 1 twist. Like, enough with the challenges, enough with all this other stuff. What if we just focus on that and we start to create momentum? Movement is the gateway drug to a happier, healthier, physically fit you. One tiny little piece will not solve all of those problems. I've been doing this for 20 years, you guys. Trust me. But I know, I've worked with drivers just like you that have lost the weight, that have got off the diabetic medication, that are walking every single day, that are moving every single day, that are choosing to eat better within reason and in their budget and within their ability to control things. 1 step at a time. 1 movement at a time. You can do this. Let's change this. Let's change how we look and think and approach exercise. Or now you know how we approach movement. It's not just for what you do for 30 minutes a day. It's what you're doing in those other 1,410 minutes throughout the day. And I know some of those minutes are sleeping, and some of those minutes are eating, and some of those minutes are doing pre-trip, and some of those minutes are like actually holding the steering wheel and like gripping through bad weather. Like, okay, we can check some other stuff off there. But that's a lot of minutes that don't have to be spent exercising. And if you want exercise, cool. We got stuff in our app coming out. We got stuff on our platform. If you want a 20-minute workout, 20-minute yoga practice, 10-minute yoga practice, something for your hips, something for your back, something for your core. Oh my God, we have like a whole library of core stuff. I used to teach a core training, and I've like taken all that content for you guys. I'm so excited. We got that for you. You can find that. You should do that. But don't use that as a means to go from sitting behind the steering wheel and doing absolutely nothing until you decide that you're going to go exercise or do yoga or go for a walk. There's a gray space as big as my head that we can fill. It's not complicated. You've been doing it since you could walk, since you could crawl. You have been moving. You have been breathing. You have been doing things throughout the day. We've just unlearned this. This is an unlearned behavior. And the good news is we're just going to relearn it. I've retaught myself. I've worked with thousands of people in the same position you are, and they have relearned it. You and I can do this. We can change the curve. We can help ourselves while still being a truck driver, while still sitting behind the wheel, and move towards a happier, healthier you. You can do this. This is not complicated. I've seen it done. I work with driver roles all the time. I've done this myself in my own life. Like, I get it. We can do this. So here's your homework. Don't think you're not getting away without homework. The day is still young. I'm in Wisconsin, so it's Central Time Zone. It's 4:31. How can you move today? Just 5 minutes. I'm realistic, you guys. Like, you'll never hear me say no soda, but like, how about one less soda? Like, we can all do that, right? Start slow. Start realistic. 5 minutes of on-purpose movement. You don't need a fitness center. You don't need equipment. You don't need anything with just your body. Dance, squat, twist your body, do a plank, roll your arms, backward swim and frontward swim. Go on to our Mother Trucker Yoga YouTube channel and check out one of our videos and do the stretch. Whatever it is, move on purpose today. Because if you're not willing to do that, I don't know. What makes us think that we're going to do that big ball over here of 30 minutes? We can do this. You can do this. So today, 5 minutes of on-purpose movement. Let's start filling the gap from sitting behind the wheel to this idea of a really active lifestyle. Let's focus on the gray area. We don't need to be perfect. We just need to be moving. You deserve to live a healthy life as a driver. You got to get up and make that choice today. You deserve to live a healthy life as a driver. There are opportunities out there for you to make that happen. You